So this is a video that I've been debating making for a while and wanting to make for a while. Not even really for views or for other people to really watch, but I am gonna make it public. It's more so for myself. So I'm just gonna, get into it. My name is Amira. I'm 22 years old and I have bipolar disorder along with bipolar depressive disorder. I've had depression for like literally as long as I can remember. I don't remember a time in my life ever not having depression. And while the signs that it was bipolar depressive disorder were there back then, because I would go through phases of being very up and high and manic, or very low and down and, attempting to, commit suicide. I never really realized, like, people joke around all the time, like, oh yeah, I have depression, tee hee, like, haha. This shit is not funny, bitch. And I be joking about it too, but this shit, I be ready to fucking kill myself for real. And I haven't had suicidal thoughts since before I moved. Since like a year and a half maybe, which is very good for me, honestly. And I've been very happy lately and very at peace and very just, yeah, like I've made peace with a lot of my demons, a majority of them. And I realized that, like, for me, a lot of my depression, it wins a lot of the times. It hasn't won the fight, the war, but it's won battles. Because if it won the war, I wouldn't be sitting here making this fucking video. So I'm very much still alive. Don't mind my hair either. It's like 1 p.m. and I'm just getting out of bed because I'm in a low phase right now, and that's what I want to document. So I kind of want to make this like series or something where it's like a diary of shit, maybe even just that, because I don't know who I am half the time. Like, I know who I am as a person and as a whole, but I don't know who I am in the moment sometimes. And so yeah, I think I want to do that. Let's do that. That's a good idea. But yeah, so right now I'm currently in a low phase of my depression. I've been manic for like the past 6 months. I had 3 jobs, an internship. I'm also a full-time college student, and today I woke up and decided, well, so this weekend was bad for me. It was like, I don't know, it was just a bad weekend. I felt myself switching. And I hate how I feel when I switch because I know it's coming and it's like I can't really stop it. Like, I'm sure there's a way to, but it's like, I don't know. I lots of times feel like I allow my depression to take over because I'm so comfortable with it, and that's not good. And especially back when I was younger, I used to be very comfortable with it. I just thought that's who I was, and I just thought that that was my brain, and I thought that that's how God made me, and I thought that I had to live like that, and that was just going to be my life. But it's not, and I don't deserve to be depressed, and I know that it happens because it is, like, I'm clinically depressed. My brain is wired differently. I don't create the same endorphins that other people do, don't produce the same levels. But that doesn't mean that I have to be content and okay with it, and it doesn't mean that I deserve to just sit around in it. This is my room right now. My bed hasn't been properly made in like a week. For those of y'all that know, the one thing I'm gonna do is make my fucking bed. Like, I hate coming to my room and my bed's not made. So I'm going to take the steps today because there have been times when I've talked myself out of a switch. And I know it kind of sounds crazy and like it might not be an actual switch, but the brain is a very powerful thing. And there have been times when I prayed my way out of it, like, Lord, like, I can't do this, not right now, I know that it's a part of my life, but my life cannot be derailed at this moment. And so we're gonna, counteract this switch. Also, another thing I've noticed is that I've been praying. I pray a lot in general, and not just for whenever something happens to me, or when I need something, but I just pray a lot in general. And I try to pray every morning when I wake up, and every morning or every night before I go to bed. And I usually will send up prayers throughout the day, just, you know, little quick prayers, something that pops up into my brain. But I didn't always do that every day. A majority of the days, yes, but every day, no. But I have been consistently praying every morning, every night, all throughout the day for like the past 2-3 weeks. And I feel like the devil is trying to come for me right now. He got a fucking chokehold on my ass. I ain't gonna cap. Also, I usually don't smoke during the school semesters because I just know that I can't tolerate it, because I'll start off saying like, oh, I can smoke on the weekends, to, oh, I can smoke right before I go to sleep, and then it becomes, oh, I'm getting high before I go to work. So I stopped smoking now too, just last night. I'm not smoking anymore for the rest of the school semester. And yeah, like my room hasn't been deep cleaned in a while. I think I want to deep clean all of it. I feel very cluttered right now with everything that I have. And I know that for me, a cluttered brain helps the chaos of my depression. So I'd like to declutter it at some point. It is the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. That's something that I was going to talk about earlier. I haven't been to not one class this week. I called off from U-Haul on Monday. Tuesday, I called off from my internship. Monday night, I did go into Audi. And today, I am about to go into Audi, which is actually like a part of this. I'm going to actually get ready. You know, not that I feel like I'm prettier with makeup. I genuinely love my face. I love my body, period. I love me, period. But I genuinely love my face, both natural and with makeup. So it just depends on the vibe, because I feel like, you know, natural baddie is, you know, a different vibe than full face, full beat baddie, you know. But today I feel like I need to go the extra mile and do something a bit extra, just because I feel, you know, low. So yeah, we're gonna do my makeup, and I'm about to go get coffee because I need it. I need to pick me up, and if coffee's gonna do it, and if that's how I'm gonna get my little, you know, 5 seconds of feeling okay, I'm gonna do it. Also, I want to shout out my friends, because I truly have some of the best friends ever. Y'all know who you are, and I love y'all to pieces with all of my heart. I genuinely, like, y'all make me able to live. Like, and I know that sounds crazy, but like, y'all make it bearable when I get to this point, you know. Like, y'all, my family, I love my family too. I love y'all so much. Y'all make me feel okay for being that this is who I am, and that this is shit that I will have to deal with for the rest of my life if I choose to stay unmedicated. I did used to take medication for this shit, and I took it solidly for about a year. And it could have just been my body was getting used to the medication, or I needed to change medicines or just up my dose. But I stopped taking my medication because I was getting back to the point where I was feeling numb again. When I was a kid, whenever I did try to end my life was when I felt numb, because I felt nothing at all. There was no pain, there was no happiness, there wasn't even physical pain. And so that's how I tried to, you know, because I wanted to feel something. I just needed to feel anything. I didn't care what it was. And I felt that numbness coming back, and I'm like, I can't go back through that again, because that was the worst period of my life. So I stopped taking medication, and I've been unmedicated for about a year now. I haven't really dealt with, I had one very, 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 like, extremely low since then, which is progress. So, yeah, but manic me is fun, low me is not, and that's okay. And that's what this video is going to be about. So I'm not even about to make my bed right yet. Actually, I should, so when I walk back in, I'll have a made bed. I'm gonna make my bed, and then I'm gonna keep it 100% real with y'all. I'm not gonna brush my teeth until I come back with my coffee and before I get ready to go to work. So I'm being very real with y'all. This is how shit goes for me. Also, look at how cute my little thing is right here. I have some planty plants here, and then there's some over there too actually, but whatever. There's also a hornet in my room. As long as he leaves me alone, he can stay in here. I don't really care. The only bugs I like kind of murder on side are spiders. I'm sorry, because y'all look so cool and so interesting, and I really want to be off for it, but y'all give me the heebie-jeebies. I can't do it. I have like spiders in my windowsills and shit like that, and I don't mind them as long as they stay in the windowsill. The second you get to crawling on my floor or on my wall, I'm sorry, but that's a homicide. It's gonna be that every time. Murder in the first. So just please stay in the windowsill, and I won't have to be a murderer. I won't. Please. I'm about to make my bed. So it's now 1:40, and I'm pretty sure it was like 1:10 when I first started talking to y'all. So that just, you know, the only thing I did is what y'all saw. Actually, I laid my edges, which I don't know if y'all saw or not, and I rinsed my mouth with mouthwash. But besides that, y'all saw everything. That took me 30 minutes to do. So needless to say, I'm slow moving currently. There's just nothing, I don't know. I'm going through it. I'll be okay. I'm just having one of those moments, I fear. So I know I said earlier that I don't know if I feel like I was gonna do a full face makeup, and then I don't know if I felt like doing it, but I might feel like doing it once I have some coffee in my system. And I know the way that that sounds, but it truly be like that. So I feel like this lighting is ass. I'm going to just put on my eyebrows for right now. And I went ahead and put on some baby skin primer before I'm about to fill them in, just in case I do feel like doing like a full face later. That way that base will already be there on my eyebrows. I have a fat ass pimple coming in, hella fucking fungal acne. And I think that a lot of the fungal acne is from smoking. It's the only thing I can think of that's changed recently to disturb my skin, because my skin was like so good for a long ass time. It was so good, y'all. Yeah, I'm really confused as to what's going on right now. There could be like, I don't know, I guess, I don't know what could be going on with my body. A hormone imbalance, possibly, but I don't know what hormones. And I just got my eyebrows waxed, and so when I just get them done, I don't fill them in too crazy, because I actually like my shape of my eyebrows whenever they're waxed. So I just fill in any kind of sparse spots that I may have, because I do have a couple of those. But yeah, just very light-handed. I want them to appear fuller, but I use a light hand. Especially in them sparse spots, because if you just clump a piece there, it's gonna look so unnatural, because it is, you know. I look like shit. So that's that. And then what I like to do is I like to curl my natural lashes. I think they're so cute when they're curled. I don't put no mascara on them. I just curl them. They don't stay like that for very long, but um, Felina just texted. Felina just texted me. Oh my gosh. This is what I mean when I say that I genuinely have some of the best friends ever. I love you so much, Felina. I hate you, but I love you. You're going to jail for making me cry. um, that was so ugly. Yeah. Find your people and stay close to them, please. Cause I just like made my whole day. Good googly moogly. I'm about to curl my eyelashes and then I'm gonna head to Dunkin' Donuts because I'll probably feel like doing my makeup. So I want to get there like as soon as I can. That way I'll, you know, come back with enough time to do it. Actually, I should just do it and then just get that on my way into work. Not that they would care if I'm late. I'm literally always late to that fucking job, y'all. But not by a lot. It'd be like 2 minutes or 5 minutes, or I'd be parking when I'm supposed to be clocking in type shit. And I'm a good worker, so I'm not trying to excuse my behavior because I shouldn't be late. But yeah, I fucking scratched myself in my sleep last night. I have a bad habit of scratching myself in my sleep. I don't know why I do it. I do though. So this is what I currently look like. Shit. Like I said, y'all, I generally think that I'm pretty, but like when I look like shit, I look like shit. I'm not just hating on myself, I promise. Trust and believe it. I think I'm gonna keep a scarf on my head because I really don't like the way my twisties look. Oh, that's why I had the wrong ones pulled to the front. But I might still keep a scarf on my head because it might be a cute little peekaboo moment, you feel me? Yeah, this is why people don't be believing me when I tell them I got fucking bipolar depressive disorder. Maybe the bipolar part though, because I was literally just crying and then I was just dancing. They probably do believe the bipolar part. No, that's not a place. I would say that I manage mine pretty well. Even without the medication, I'm very intuitive to my triggers. Whether or not I listen to them is a different story, but I can usually always feel them coming. Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of me saying that was, but I just felt like saying it. I think another thing too, like, is with my YouTube and shit, I be a fucking try hard, like, and then when shit don't look how I want it to look, I don't post it. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody. So just post it. It's not like people watch my shit to begin with, so I should just. But that's my point, to be honest, is that people don't watch my shit to begin with, so I only post for myself basically. And if I'm not happy with what I'm gonna be watching because I'm posting it for myself, I may as well not even post it. So, like, not to gaslight myself, because that does make sense, but do y'all know that I just found out what that term meant? Like, a couple weeks ago. This whole time, I don't know what the fuck I thought it meant, but yeah. I deleted my Snapchat yesterday. Social media doesn't usually play effect on me. Like, I don't really take too much in from social media because I know exactly what it will do to somebody. And they're like, you know, I don't know. So I'm like, I might look at the information, but I don't necessarily receive it. But yeah, I was like just going through a lot yesterday and last night in particular. So I'm like, I'm deleting it. It's pointless to me because I literally talked to like 2 people on Snapchat. Don't post for real. I posted on my private quite a bit, but like on my main story, don't post for real. There's hella people on my Snapchat that I don't fucking know, never fucking met, don't know how they got my Snapchat. Back when I thought I was a pimp, I did have my Snapchat in my dating app, so that could be like where some of them got it from, but I have like over 1,000 people on my Snapchat. I don't know over 10 people damn near, so the math just isn't mathing, you know? People, then people who I don't know would message me and then get mad when I didn't reply. I'm like, I don't know you. Why would I reply to somebody I don't know? Stranger danger, y'all haven't heard of that? So it's not worth it to me. I don't really care about it. I literally only use it to Snapchat Haley and Felina, and I text them. So there's no need, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna go get dressed, I think. Cause I don't think I want to do makeup. I actually like how I'm looking right now. It's giving natural.